Hello everyone. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. If you are watching the zodiac sign, chances are it is in your big three, right? Sun, Moon, Rising. But as a reader who fully intends for your healing and highest good always, I'm going to ask that you listen to the messages of each of the 12 zodiac signs and see how the message coming through, no matter how it comes through, see how you can apply it to the house in which that sign rules in your birth chart. How that sign's message can be applied to that area of your life. Keep in mind, Mars is retrograding in Gemini and Mercury is retrograding in Capricorn. Now, Mars is naturally ruled by Aries, and we have Jupiter and Chiron there, and Eris, okay? Eris is in there. And there's a lot that Mars is asking us to reflect upon, right? Retrograde energy, reflect upon when it comes to the face value reality of things, the face value reality of ourself, and how the energy of ourself creates the reality of our experience, and how our woundings, right, how we martyr ourselves, how we create our own discord and disharmony, are really being expanded upon right now for us to see. With Mercury, which is the sign of the mind and perspective and communication, right? It's naturally ruled by Gemini and Virgo, is retrograding through Capricorn, which is about how we do things and how we dictate our path. So between Mars and Mercury, we're really being asked, how did our best thinking get us here? How did our best thinking drive the choices that we made and got us in the realities that we're in? Right? Because retrograding is all about reflection. And we're reflecting on what we were thinking at the time, how we perceived things at the time, what we thought we wanted and desired at the time, and how those thoughts and perspectives drove our actions and our choices and dictating our path and got us where we are. Because if we're not happy with where we are, this is the opportunity we have to realign, reassess, and reevaluate what it is that we really want. How can we put forth better thinking, better perspectives, better thoughts, and create with better actions and dictate our life in a new way to create a new path and open new doors, right? Doors that are aligned with our healing and our highest good. And so as you listen to the messages, keep an open mind and heart listening to the messages. Because mind you, this is the intro that I'm making. I haven't even recorded each of the signs yet. This is just the intro for each of them that I'm making in advance. And I already know that these messages, because we're reflecting on our own actions and our own thinking and our own behavior that got us where we are, I'm feeling like these might not be light, fluffy messages. Okay, these messages are going to be fully intended from spirit for your healing, to get you into an elevated path, on your highest good path, to get you out of old thought patterns, out of old realities that are repeating themselves, right? Same drama, new person, same bullshit, different day. You know, this is all about getting you out of karmic cycles so that you can live a better experience, so that you can heal, so that other people can heal, and get out of repetitive, redundant, old energy. All right, so keep your placements in mind, right? What you have in the different signs and in the different houses, whether those placements are beneficial ones like Venus or Jupiter or North Node, you know, something positively aligned, or whether or not you have a pain body in there, right? South Node, Chiron, Lilith, Ceres, Pluto, fucking Saturn. You know, be aware of what your aspects are. Be self-aware so that you can get the most out of whatever these messages end up giving you. Okay? With that said, we're going to get into the message.
Capricorn and Capricorn energy.
Here we go. Spirit, please. What is the overall energetic theme surrounding Capricorn for January? Ooh. Community, and it flew out in the reverse, which I find really interesting. It's card number 7. Reversed. This card reversed indicates feelings of isolation and perhaps loneliness. There may have been a recent disconnect with old associations or even a dissolution of some wider partnership. This may result in feelings of loss and grief, but take heart. It is often the case that as you shift your energy into higher vibration, you may find that you no longer resonate with old acquaintances the way you used to. If that is the case, it may be time to move on to more resonant associations. Let yourself network in ways that reflect your higher intentions. You needn't allow your isolation to continue. It may take some conscious effort on your part, but now is the time to reconnect, network, and gain the sense of support that you are looking for. The affirmation is, I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I am making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. Whatever house Capricorn rules for you, it's reminding you that you are not alone, and you just simply need to open yourself up to new energy, new groups, new places. You're not alone, and you don't need to completely isolate yourself, especially if you have disconnected from an old energy or an old person, right? If you've gone through a recent breakup or something, you know what I mean? Like, especially like if Capricorn rules your 7th house, right, of partnerships. This is about reconnecting with people who are heart aligned with you. If you have let go of something that left you feeling alone or isolated with them, honestly, that's a worse feeling than actually being alone. Because to feel alone with someone, to feel like it's all on you all the time and they're not in alignment, they're not working towards the same thing, or they're fundamentally different than you. Like, maybe you're a workaholic or a very driven person and you're dealing with someone who's fucking lazy and unmotivated. Maybe you're very thoughtful and considerate and kind, and maybe they're fucking brutal and harsh. Right? There's a reason why you disconnected from, or are going to be disconnecting from, whoever or whatever this energy is. And it's asking you to allow yourself in January to reconnect or allow yourself to form new connections with people, places, situations that are actually in alignment with you. Okay? Insights, please. Capricorn, Capricornian energy. 9 of Cups. Sagittarius reading started the same way. What else? The Wheel of Fortune. That's Sagittarian energy. You might want to watch Sag's reading and focus on the house in which Sag rules for you, especially if Sag is your 7th house. Shit. You might want to focus on your Jupiter alignment and how that plays a role with your Sagittarian energy. We've got the 6 of Cups. And the 10 of Swords. Clarify the 9 of Cups, please. Clarify the 10, or the 10, the Wheel of Fortune. The Devil. Capricorn's card. Clarify the 6 of Cups. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. And clarify the 10 of Swords. The Page of Coin. Justice on the bottom, Libran energy. 6 of Wands on top. Okay. Capricorn. Your Jupiter placement may be significant. Your Saturn placement may be significant. Cancerian energy may be significant. And because that 10 of Swords is like blinding me, it could be Gemini energy, especially if you have Gemini Jupiter, because that's the 10 of Swords. It's Gemini and Jupiter energy. Okay. And Libran energy. Libran energy is on the bottom of the deck with Justice. You may have to seriously stand up for yourself and cut something or someone off. It's just that it's someone that your heart got swept up with. Your emotions got involved. The 9 of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Coin, is letting you know that your wish for a new opportunity or a clean slate where your dragons or your demons are under your control, that they are not on the loose dictating things to you, but that you are pretty much putting them in their place, like that you are self-aware of your flawed or detrimental energy, your detrimental behavior enough that you will not let them take control of your manifestation. The Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Devil. Your fate is within your control. Your fate is within your control. Because if your fate is not within your control, your demons are in control of your fate. If you do not get control of your demons take control of your fate. Devil clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. You have to have control over your demons. You have to be able to make them very small and wield the wisdom that they have gifted you with. That you are confident. That your demons, your shortcomings, your inconsistencies, your lack of control, self-control, will ever interfere. That you have control over your shadow. That it does not come out unless you say so. And if you never fucking say so, then you don't ever fucking say so. It's becoming well aware of what your wounding manifests for you when you let it take control. You may be divinely guided to move towards a sacred soulmate who may or may not already feel like it was a matter of time before you return to them. Or vice versa. Maybe a sacred soulmate is finally reaching that point where they are ready to move towards you. The 10 of Swords with the Page of Coin. Please be aware, if you are self-protective and armored up to the point that you can't fucking see, you will betray yourself. You can't be so afraid, protective of yourself, and be so afraid that you don't let yourself see. I think right now you're really aware of how your inability to restrict yourself in the past, to put limitations on yourself in the past, healthy boundaries, ended up manifesting a shit show. I do feel, Capricorn, that whatever this energy is that you've let go of, right, this community in reverse, I think it is justice, and I think it is a victory. Okay? With the top and bottom of the deck being the Six of Wands and the Justice card, I do feel like it's a victory. I do feel like it might have been a battle on the way out, or it might be a battle on the way out. Someone might not fucking like it that you're serving them justice, that you're serving yourself justice via mercy, right? Mercy, that you are showing yourself mercy, that you deserve better than to be in a boundaryless situation, to where whatever your wounds are, Chiron energy, Lilith energy, are being exploited. The fact that you have wounds and weaknesses are being exploited, or were being exploited. I think you've learned. And I feel as if where you settled before for what is less than ideal, I feel like you are moving in a direction to where you are unwilling to settle for what is less than ideal. You are unwilling to self-betray. Unwilling to put yourself in a situation where you done stabbed yourself in the back 10 times. Because you could feel like other people are betraying you, that they're not holding up to their end, that they're not holding up to your expectations of them, that they're failing you. Or you can acknowledge that dealing with those kinds of people, you really did betray yourself. And you didn't meet your own expectations, your highest self's expectations of you. Your highest self expected better out of you. And you're not going to let yourself down again. I feel like you're not going to let yourself down again. I think you know what that feels like. Being stuck in between a rock and a hard place, and having to choose yourself time and time again. These soul contracts that you get emotionally swept up in, that force you back into hermit mode, and then needing to communicate and cut things off because it's just leaving you feeling wounded. And it's not the story you want to write. You don't want to write about how wounded you are. You want to write how abundant and blessed you are, and how much you receive what you deserve. I feel like if you know how you fucked up in the past, you're not making the same mistake again. If you know what you could have, should have, would have done better, I think that you are willing now to bring that version of yourself to the table, to give that version of you a shot. That you're not necessarily trying to control the reality and make the reality fit what you want it to be, but that you are under control, you under self-control, so that your reality can become what you want it to be. Right? That's a huge difference. Trying to control your reality and make it what you want versus being in control of yourself and allowing it to be what you want because you are in control of yourself. You're not trying to control or fix or whatever other people's demons. You have your own demons under control. You've healed your own demons. And therefore your inner is reflecting in the outer and it's creating what you want. And you don't have to fight the reality to get it. Whatever or whoever it is that you end up leaving behind, you're leaving your old version of self, your boundaryless self, with them. You're not taking that version, that unhealthy version of yourself with you. I think you know that you can. And when you align with that energy within yourself, I think the divine brings in a sacred soulmate that is absolutely in alignment with your best version. Your best version, your demons in control, or rather you in control of your demons, right? That they are under control. I think it's a requirement to maintain this dynamic with whoever the sacred soulmate is. It's almost like the universe is giving you a test. Can you keep your demons under control? Can you maintain healthy boundaries? Can you not allow yourself to be swept up emotionally into actions that ultimately betray you because you're settling instead of shooting for the best? Why would you believe you're incapable of receiving the best possible outcome? No matter how much time, right, Capricornian, Saturnian energy, no matter how much time that requires, that you would be unwilling to settle for less than the best of what you want out of your experience, including the people in it. I think you're learning to be unwilling to accept shit energy from people. There's a reason why people get left behind. And it's not always because you did something wrong, but because you acknowledge the fact that they're in shit energy and you didn't want to be a part of it. You didn't fail them. They were in shit energy and you didn't want to be a part of it. And if you're going to move forward with anything or anyone, it's because they're not in shit energy and you're not either. Because you wouldn't settle for shit energy. Otherwise, that means you're also in shit energy because that's what you're aligning with, right? Justice is justice. Fair is fair. Shit attracts shit. It's like attracts like, right? This universal law of attraction is like attracts like. Shit energy attracts shit energy. And if you're not in shit energy, you repulse or repel shit energy. Let your light irritate their fucking demons. But don't let their demons dim your light. Don't let your demons go to war with their demons. Trust me, it's a fucking shit show. It doesn't pan out. You walked away from their shit energy. There's no guilt that needs to be had with that. It was fucking just. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't feel lonely. Because why would you feel lonely like you don't have them anymore? I don't have them anymore. I'm lonely. No, you got rid of their shit energy in your life. You really want them back? That shit energy just so you don't feel alone? No. They weren't in alignment. Point blank, period. You can take this vice versa too. If like someone walked away from you, it's because your energy was shit. Someone who was in high alignment and was tired of dealing with your shit, like they walked because they were tired of dealing with your shit energy. It's just. That's the fucking truth. I'll catch you in a few could say. Take care, Capricorn.